Yo, how's everyone doing today? We're gonna be playing some more Hooked on You. We're gonna try to get Huntress because, damn, she looks beautiful. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Just Gaming scene. We got Zine on the shoulder, and we're just chilling. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love! Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. I'm going to chew his age out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Xyrox. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your post-primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but... Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspirationally again. Well, I've seen the sparks flying between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone else was asleep. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Xyrox, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a follower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. What flower are they going to talk about? Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, those are the flowers that are in Huntress's hair, I think. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Xerox, why do you select... Who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Well, obviously Huntress. Oh, no, it was fucking, what was her name? Wraith? Something like that. The ghost chick. You turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her caftan dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder like she's a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress, probably to save for lunch. Sigh, she can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress shows her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops toward you. At first you think she might swipe at you with gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead, she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. Give me just a sec. Alright. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate even though survivors matter too. While you go off and have a grand old time. Yup, just Claudette and I hanging out, no one competing for our love, wondering what we did in a past life to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. I love those guys, they're great. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning, just you and Huntress. Hey, cuties. Ah, Ocean's here too. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky Ocean always killed the vibe. Your turn to Huntress. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at a beautifully set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? You look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. And Trickster replaced all the island's Dramamine with party drugs, so... Wait, how did they get here? Weren't they just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than 2 of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver, hold the orange juice. So straight vodka it is! Of course. Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood? You hand Dwight a piece of paper with a song title written on it. Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. Soon the haunting melody of Huntress's mother lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. The boat rocks as though to the rhythm of the song. The eerie, melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper. He's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way out there. Hunter squishes his hand between her fingers like a child and giggles. Damn you both! The chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives! Get back here! He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out further. Aye, aye, Captain. Can she drive a boat? Guess we'll find out. Alone again, nothing but the call of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. That's not scary. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. You know, I'm getting a little too familiar with the whole blood and death on everything. And I find that really funny. I made that mask for you. The mask you asked for. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No, the reason. No, I'm pretty sure it's the Bahulugadugas. The Donglabungas. Here you go. Holy shit, that looks sick as hell, actually. That actually looks cool as fuck. It's perfect. You put it on. It fits your face like a face glove. You gaze at Huntress through your eyes of the mask. A swell of emotion surges through you. And because the mask is on your face, you can't be as creeped out by looking at it as everyone who has to see you will surely be. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You could cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of killer jokes. A narrator only has so much mojo. Hunter sits you down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the blood stains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean. Stop backseat omniscient narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle or I'll hear it. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be right back. All alone in the cabin. What to do? Tidy up. Clean up. Everybody do your share. You have expect a flock of adorable birds and cute little mice to come sprinting in and help you. But they don't, because this isn't some fantasy. This is gritty. This is real. Plus, I'm pretty sure she kills all the adorable birds and cute little mice. So you putter around the room by yourself, organizing Huntress's various trinket collections. Old bottles over here, discarded vintage doll parts over there, various keys that don't open anything in particular. Does she have a drawer filled with these? Everyone has a drawer like that. Then you lay a blanket down in front of the fireplace for no reason at all. You're certainly not imagining all the naughty things that could go down on such a blanket. What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? You reach out to her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about how there's more going on here? You nod like a little idiot. Well, I now know there's something up. The other night, while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each of the killer's lairs and saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking any of the objects up. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help? Hell yes! Hell yes, I will. A globe-trotting treasure on the level of Nicolas Cage masterpiece. You can definitely count me in. Let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You'll never know when those other killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on your way out the door. It feels good to have a quest. Thrilling. But part of you is just wondering how quickly you can get through this and impress Huntress. Soon she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Not the Popeye. Where do you want to start? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? Let's go to Trickster Stage. You arrive at Trickster Stage, but there's no one here. Not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing eerier than an empty concert venue. Think of all the friends that once swayed here. The beers that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits. Tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometimes. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic balalaika music. I think I pronounced that right. Trickster. I've never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams is very been there, done that. Hey! No one talks to Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress of Shini's mysterious objects is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Way to harsh my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it, because it's my commentary on a shallow society and I make it look sexy as hell. Your thingamajig is that-a-way. Trickster backs away from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was, wow. If I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon. But it just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. Not bad. Not bad. Damn. Not bad. And no. Yes! Just barely. Sometimes you think you've got your target lined up, and then your axe misses its mark. Happens to all of us. Consider it practice. And consider yourself lucky you've chosen to be with me. Because I'm excellent at stealing back what's been taken from me. Huntress grabs something shiny from the ground and sprints away. Well, run! What are these? It's like a lot of doubloons. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. You can avoid going to Trickster's stage a second time, which is good because this whole mood there is just off. Which one will you investigate? Let's go to the Cosmic Dump. When you arrive at Wraith's oddball hangout zone, you immediately understand why they call it the Cosmic Dump. They being me, OBS. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in this space. Also, it's a damned mess. But it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel that you're part of something much, much larger. I'm gonna hunt us some lunch while you find the object. You'll know it when you see it because it's extremely shiny. Ah, how long have you been standing there? Are we ever really there? I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon. I think. I hope. Look, I need to find a special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it. So you're trying to figure this whole thing out too, huh? Come check this out. Bit of a subject change, but sure, it's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope. Through it you can see a far-off island in the distance. Holy smokes, is that, sorry, I actually have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island. They're all the coolest killers from intellectual properties that we're legally obliged not to mention by name hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls. That's not even all. Zoom in over there. Oh my god, the fact that I know the lore behind why they're allowed to show Ghostface. That's great. Is that Ghostface? I said not to name them. Ah, jeez, now I'm gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges by the hour. I'm sorry, he just kind of popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here. I'll have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers, but also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for, I can't actually find, so good luck, I guess? Oh good, a minigame. I haven't seen one of these before in the past 10 seconds. Ready. Perfect. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it! So shiny. I knew I could count on you, Xyrox. And that's saying something because I literally never learned to count via any traditional system of numbers. Let's get out of here. What's with the glasses, though? It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special, but a lady like Huntress deserves whatever she wants. You got that right. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over the mask or under? Hey, that's not some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. As for Ray's hangout, they're already covered. You can avoid going to Trickster's... Okay, so that's just going to repeat itself. Let's go to Spirit's Lighthouse. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? So you're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great. Finally having a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this from standing still. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Gulp. Get that damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and it runs down out of your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. I've been owning it. Thank you, narrator. So, shall we? Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark that you can barely see the step in front of you. But that's okay, because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this in the dark. However, something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out, messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, 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 as you climb up, 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 higher into the lighthouse, before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the sour? That was me, baby. I've got to share this wealth, and by wealth, I mean unending despair. You're probably right here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Let's find this shiny thing. Anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure. This is a treasure hunt, not a treasure miss. Ready. Perfect. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yes! You're really going a long way to prove your dedication to me. You know I noticed, right? I can see a raccoon lick itself from 200 yards away in pitch darkness. I definitely see you working that little butt off of me. Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. Shiny thing, get! You found a bottle opener? Really? This is the fancy item. Whatever. You're a real team player. Hey. No. Stop. Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think it'll be fine if you just peace out. There are 4 killers, blah blah blah. You check out Black Lighthouse because you've searched it already. Already covered, and they're just off. Go to Trapper's Cave. There are 2 ways to get to Trapper's Cave. Do the whole, trap-based character theme he's got going on. You can rest assured that either one or both of these pathways is filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. Underground tunnel. Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. And nobody will need to waste time burying you if you're already underground when you die. But you're not gonna die, are you? Nope, I got that. Main character energy. Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you managed to make your way along, distinctly uncaught by any traps, rusty, bare, or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great. You're not at all afraid? Who, me? Nah, I gotta say, this is up there amongst the nicest, damp, and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress's bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own, which is good, because you're going to need it if you're going to head through the very murdery-looking passageway ahead. You enter into a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does that pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. Give me a sec. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of our way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame. What? A minigame? How unexpected. How playful. How about you play it right now? Find Huntress's lost shiny thing. Peel them eyes. You're on the hunt now. I'm ready. Perfect. Not bad. Perfect. Not bad. Damn. You did it. Oh, nice. You did it. You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful. I could kiss you right now. But I won't, because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's still over in that shadow watching us. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. I think you meant thieving huge perv. Come on, Zyrox, let's hurry to the next place. There is no next place. You found Huntress's shiny thing, and well, I think it's just a regular old pen. But we don't need to point it out. She's happy, and isn't that all that matters? Yes, because if she isn't happy, I'm fucking dead. Phew, that was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. And you get a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Haha, boom, still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it. And you collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be, if you oil it up enough. Fucking love this game. I'm gonna be ill. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic, but you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Oh. Let me go ahead and be right back and look up and make sure this is okay to play. Okay, we are good. We are good. Okay. Crisis averted. You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere, and neither of you realize that the door is wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of the objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands, is there anything they can't find? The fireplace is crackling, your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air. But wait. Who was that? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover up back on. My darling. An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you, and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history, wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out, "Oh, I can't pronounce that. I'm assuming that's, I don't even know. I can't even figure out what that says. Who is this? And when did I add to my vocabulary? This island is really doing things to me." You don't know who I am? What, you expected that my elk wounds would carry over to my ghostly form? The gods have smiled on me and cleaned me up. She must be in a decent mood if she's ignoring the fact that you're dropping ox bombs all over the place. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hunter struggles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudette and Dwight burst in there like a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mom. What? Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mama coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the wall in between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. I was kind of hoping to bang. We're doing that. This is cool but I sure was hoping to bang. I mean, like, that's where we were headed, right? Wow, is that all I am to you? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Come on now. You know you're more to me than just a gorgeously tall drink of crystal clear river water who I'm desperate to roll up in a snuggly bearskin with. Laying it on bit thick, aren't you? Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to. But I'm here now. I'm in it. I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mother's the only person, most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea. Did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white, holding bloodied animal corpses with a chilling dead-eyed stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island atop what is most likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, that's not official lore. I just call it like I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sound as if reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my... Can't pronounce that. That means bunny, but you guessed that already, didn't you? Or by now you've gotten your translator app already. I think she said she wanted kids. Yeah, she was always wanting kids, so to start a family together. All that's on my mind is family. To forge our own forest dwelling with a brood of a half dozen at least, hunting side by side forever. Mama Huntress smiles at you. She reaches into her bloody cloak and pulls out a handkerchief with a flower on it. For you, the one mother of my Hannah, use it to clean your hatchet of viscera. You take the handkerchief. It's soft and smells of spices. I'll take good care of this. You point to Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Huntress is ecstatic. You one of her mama. No easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from that ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back? I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old, lying over her mother's dead body. I'm keeping my good eye on you. If you break your heart, I will send Baba Yaga after you. You try to chuckle good-naturedly, but you should really be afraid. Baba Yaga is no joke. We play shuffleboard every third Thursday, and she's absolutely ferocious on the court. Bye! Safe journey home to the realm of the spirits. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in, never alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambience? You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interactions closely. Too closely. Hey, I've really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time for, oh my, okay, I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name. Like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that. Yes, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name, and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Zyrox, do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight? I'm feeling closer to you now, than I ever have before. And there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Nope. She's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools, will you? Sure. That sounds awesome. But maybe we can just hang them up on meat hooks for now. I'd love to get you out of that robe, and murder feels like too much of a distraction. More dessert than appetizer. Hunter slaps devilishly in agreement. I can't argue with that. Holy shit! We killed them! Holy fuck! You hoist Dwight and Claudette onto meat hooks that have conveniently appeared outside Huntress's cabin. After all we've done for you, we have kept you so on schedule. If it weren't for us, you'd be wandering around with no activities planned at all. To the cabin, my lady? But you never ask. Once inside the cabin, Hunter strips off her caftan, revealing every curve of her muscled body. God damn! You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on the island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment, it's a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, if you're wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the bunny ass on for this sexy time. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations? Sure. Tiger maulings? Love it. Dudes crushing other dudes in car crushers? Gotta have it. But hanky-panky, that I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. Ah, Juromore, QSSBR. What? Just because Hunter speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth now just to give you two time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you've heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. I gotta constantly drink. Post doing it, you and Hunter slide together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Hunter smiling down at you from beyond. Then you realize that's pretty gross to imagine her having just watched all of that. And you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. Hey, friends, sounds like a really good, sexy, good time in there, but can you let us down? We have to wrap this thing up. The schedule stops for no one, dead or alive. You sigh and shrug. Huntress rolls her eyes. I suppose we can unhook the prey. Claudette and Dwight lead you and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. My man. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent, freshly laid? Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Say, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. You're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in their trees. The grass rustles in the light breeze. And oh look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstance is agonizing. You're telling me. Stick to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares at you down for an agonizing moment. Why do I feel like she's about to say no? She steps towards you. Hey, so, I think there's definitely something between us. Hold up, something? Yeah, something great. Animal magnetism. My legs are the trap and you're the little snowshoe rabbit running through the underbrush. But it isn't quite soulmate status. Holy shit. It's not? You must have felt it, or maybe you were too distracted feeling other things. But I'm sorry, what I felt, no matter how spectacular, wasn't love. I see. But this doesn't have to be the end. I'd love to tie you up in my basement and see where this all goes. As friends? Ah, no thanks. That's a nice offer, but I'm just gonna try and see other people. So that's gonna be a no. Thanks for me. Too late, Huntress is already tying you up. The rope is harsh against your neck. The floor cold on your bare feet. That's right, like all killers on the island. Huntress has some latent magic that allows her to break all rules of time and space in order to serve dramatic effect. Just trust me on this one. Mushroom tea? You take the tea. Too confused to do anything else. As you sip it, the world goes dark around you. You'll never truly know Huntress's love. Well, not her shared among peers who view each other as equals love. Instead, you get the kind of love she had for all those child-sized skeletons in her basement. I'm sure she'll take better care of you, though. Like 34% sure? And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves, first and foremost. While trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. That you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Xyrox. See you again later, and again, and again, and again. Forever. The end. Alright, so we got the Friends ending. Oh, that work! So, I had a lot of fun playing this. And I know this is a really, really short stream from what I usually do, because I thought we probably had a few more days in the game. So, what I'm going to do is going to end the stream here. Hopefully soon, I can do another stream on this. I think Valorant's next, actually. But we're going to play this again later, I think. And I kind of want to get some more friends in to help with voice acting. I think that would be really fun. Maybe it'd be cool if I can do one for each player, like one for each character. But I think it would make the most sense to bring 2 people. So I'm gonna talk to some friends. I have a couple ideas. This might be a bigger experience, and we might be able to. I want to try to date all the killers. I'm gonna talk to some people, see what they think, and yeah. So let's figure out what we're gonna raid out to. And again, sorry for the extremely short stream. It wasn't even an hour long. Damn, that's a new record. Let's see who be streaming. let's raid out to Kawaku. Alright. For those of you watching and have enjoyed me, it would be great if you were to raid it out to Kohaku with me. And you can copy this raid message now. I hope everybody has a great day or night, depending on where you are from. And don't do stupid things like, I don't know, excuse me, blowing up an orphanage. That's pretty stupid, right? No matter how fun it sounds.